Hello, everyone. Nate here, back at the top of the episode to drop a little bit of information about our socials. You can find us now on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at The Rolled Standard. You can also email us at therolledstandardgang@gmail.com. If you have any questions or concerns or want to suggest a game for us to play in the future. You can also find us individually on Instagram if you want to see what any of us are up to or just want to talk to us directly. At Rolled Standard Dice is me. At cannibal.chris is Chris. At Vonhouse, Haus, is Jake. And at Aaron_Hume is Aaron. With all that out of the way, I hope you've been enjoying the show. Cheers, and don't sniff glue. And welcome to the Rolled Standard. I am not your keeper. I'm just Nate. Steal errands. I'm playing Nevada Jones, as usual.
Yes, I am your keeper, Christopher, and we are playing Call of Cthulhu. We are continuing where we left off with, it's called Edge of Darkness, the second scenario in the Call of Cthulhu 7th edition starter set.
Wentworth Absbury here. We've come for your ear pussies.
It's just so jarring that his voice is like a manservant voice, but then everything he says is just fucking horrifying.
Yeah. He spent some time in the war.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
fair
Great
enough.
War.
Where did you leave us off?
That's right. You guys went off to a place called Ross's Corners because you guys remember your mentor, we'll call him that, passed away, and on his deathbed he gave you the deed to this farmhouse and told you to take care of some shit. So you ended up going there. You met a preacher along the way named Jesse Custer, regrettably named Jesse Custer.
You can canonically change that name here if you want.
Oh, let's do that. Let's.
I
name him,
understand. I understand the line you walk there.
No, I understand. You guys, before we go into this house and potentially die, I just want you guys to know my name's not really Jesse Custer.
So you've told us a falsehood, have you?
Yeah, I thought that was a trademark.
Well, I mean, that was just the name well, yeah, I mean, it is, but that's not why. Well, it's sort of why. Real name is Philip Cochran. It's not supposed to be funny. I thought it was more foreboding, but
I mean, it just. I don't know. I totally understand why you have a fake name.
well, yeah, I mean, I came to this church as that. That's what these people know me as. But anyway, I don't know why I brought this up.
All right, Phil.
Father Phil.
Father Phil.
Or Father Cochran.
I feel like I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I'm gonna fuck that up in a bad way.
Most do. It's also kind of why I was a little,
Right.
yeah, you know, it was a little easy to,
Yeah,
to
switch
change.
it over. Yeah.
Oh, for
it,
sure.
It was probably real comfortable for a while there.
yeah.
I'm glad that you're. I think I'm glad you're breaking up this horror here with.
I mean,
with,
I just
with
felt
this
like
touching piece of information.
I just figured before we lay our lives on the line, maybe
Yeah, eulogy to the right name might be nice. I understand.
well, didn't think of that, but yeah, that's good.
That's all I've thought about.
I bet. Anyway, what do you boys?
It's time to go in there, I guess.
Well, I think maybe we should check out the surroundings before we go inside. Just, you know, we could put off the inevitable.
That's.
Or I don't know.
I understand. I mean, it's probably a smart thing to investigate around here. I mean, there's no reason not to.
I'm just gonna hang back by the truck and smoke a cigarette.
All right. Yeah, shit. All right.
You guys go on ahead. Let me know when you're going in the house, and I'll join you.
All right. Fucking steal yourself, man. Wentworth, what are you thinking?
And I say we move in a counterclockwise fashion. And
Oh, you already lost me. I'm not down on any of that crazy shit.
we go left.
No, I understand that, but I thought you were going to get real deep into it, and I just don't got the time for that.
Wouldn't that counterclockwise mean you're going right?
Son of a bitch.
What the hell would I roll for?
What are you trying to do?
I wanted to do some sleuthing around the area here.
Okay, yeah. Give me some of that spot hidden.
Perfect.
You're just kind of giving a once over around the yard here? in a
Yeah,
way?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Please do something. 31.
That's a
It's
success, I
success.
imagine.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Under 50.
Well, you kind of look around the yard and you see that some well-grown vegetables can still be found in the garden plot, which you're not concerned about. You're interested in more than likely.
Well grown?
Yeah, I mean, they're huge.
It's not supposed to be an abandoned farmstead.
For the last,
point.
for however many years, actually.
It's many decades.
You also kind of inspect the tall grass and weeds around the house, and you find a recently deceased raccoon laying in the knee-high grass.
My boy, I don't want to be the one to do this, so it's going
I'll
to have
flip
to
it
be
over.
you.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
going to have to perform a necropsy.
You turn it over
Wait,
and
what?
you see that the cause of death is easily determined at this point. You see that the animal's breast is stained with clotted blood, and a large hole has been bored into its chest.
Bored.
Bored.
Ugh, that's descriptive.
You can give me a biology check, a medicine check, or a nature world check to determine a little more, perhaps, if you so choose.
Oh my god.
I'll take natural world for 100, Alex.
I guess I'll have to try natural world. It's like the only one I even have.
less than a 10 for that, so I'm
So you're not
even gonna
you're not good at that. He doesn't know much about that shit. Then
Yeah. Same though, but not to that extent exactly.
what are you trying to? What's your target here?
Natural world, it's a 30.
Okay,
So, guess we'll see.
30% chance of success.
Nope. That's an 80.
All right, yeah, you can't really tell much more than that.
That's fine.
You think maybe a fox could have done it, but you have an uneasy feeling about the whole thing. It doesn't look
Natural, exactly.
Yeah, nope, that is not of the natural world.
That's what I was thinking.
You don't know what though.
So it's the
You also notice a trail leads off from the house to a small privy, still standing and intact among the trees. A decaying barn stands behind the house, as well as a collapsed lean-to where bundles of firewood were once kept. There are still logs present, but these are damp wood. And a water well made from large stones stands next to the house, and it looks like the bucket and rope have long rotted away.
so there's a barn
Yep.
with a lean-to.
Yep. Oh, also you see the remains of a porch swing that rests at the edge of the trees that once supported it. The chains have long since broken. They swing lightly in the breeze, making a creaking metallic sound when the wind picks up. The swing is on the ground, with weeds grown through its spaces and the wood rotting back to the earth. On lintels over the door and windows of the house are carved symbols of a strange nature. Since this doesn't show you anything you don't already know, I can show the two people in the same room as me a little map of the area so that they can kind of get a gist of all the, I guess, the spatial awareness of what I just described.
Where on this map is our truck and
Your car and truck, and Jesse's truck, or not Jesse, Phil's truck, are both on the road here, I imagine. You guys kind of just pulled up and...
Yeah, just close to the front of the house then.
Yep.
and where's the raccoon corpse?
The raccoon corpse is about right here-ish.
Oh, out in the front yard. All right.
You notice that there's tree growth, good forest off to this end, too. There's no birds in the air. You know, generally when you're outside on the day like this, there's birds chirping constantly. It's always kind of the background of the natural world. But nothing. Just the sound of the branches creaking in the wind.
Should we investigate the barn first, Nevada?
I'd say I'd rather go in there before I go in the house. I mean, if I had to choose. So,
Okay. So you guys head off to the barn in the back of the house. Which one of you guys was going inside?
I'll head inside first.
Okay, you guys both going in?
I'm also like, no, actually, now that I think about it, don't think a pistol is going to help me real heavily in a moment like this, probably. But I might have my hand on my gun.
All right. You going in too?
Yeah.
Okay. So both of you guys give me a dex roll.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit. What is that?
It's one of your ones up in the top here section here.
Oh.
Yep, and your characteristics, not your skills.
32.
And you need to get 40, so you got that.
I rolled 2 zeros.
You rolled a 100.
Fuck.
You did not get that.
That's a critical failure, son.
Damn, bro.
However, not that bad.
That's the weakest.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's like a great roll otherwise, but not here. Anyway, also give me 1d3 Nate.
Oh,
Just
God.
you.
Oh, wait, D3.
Yeah, just roll a
Shit.
D6 and then split them.
Okay, yeah. Come on, motherfucker.
That would be a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as you guys get into this barn, you notice that it's pretty beat up. A lot of like the beams have rotted and collapsed and broken glass everywhere, and it's not the easiest thing in the world to navigate. Wentworth realizes this and kind of takes his time traversing this place, but Nevada manages to catch his foot on a broken beam and just eats it. His face hits the ground and just right into a pile of broken glass,
Oh, dope.
taking 3 damage.
Oh, fuck.
1d3.
Fuck.
Yeah. And you pull up your from the ground. You see that there's just in Wentworth. You see it that there is just glass shards hanging out of Nevada's cheek, just bleeding.
Holy fuck. Oh, my God. I got to get the fuck out of here.
Hold still. Let me get that.
Yeah, no. I don't trust you for a fucking second to be pulling glass out of my face.
You'll get infected. Give it to me.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Go. Now.
Roll a first aid check.
My plan isn't to actually do this gently. My plan is to just grab it and pull it.
Okay, yeah.
You're a piece of shit.
37.
And your first
probably
aid is
good.
a 30.
Fuck.
Oh, damn, bro.
So you give me a D3, and you also give me a D3. Both you guys give me a D3 on this one.
Ooh, 3. One more time. Give it to me again. This is fucking dumb.
And a 1.
And a 1.
Wow. Okay, so Wentworth grabs a piece of glass out of your cheek, and as he does, his finger slides along the raw edge of the glass, cutting your finger open, dealing 1 point of damage.
You got to be fucking joking
and as he does,
right now.
he jerks back from the pain of that, and he pulls it up your cheek and ripping it open even more.
I'm a fucking dead man.
What are you at?
3, motherfucker.
Oh, damn.
God damn it. Instantly. I don't get to continue.
No, you're alive still.
No.
You have 3 hit points.
Yeah, and this is just glass that did this to me. Not whatever the fuck is in that house.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm a fucking dead man. Damn it.
Beyond that, you learned
Man,
that.
this will be fun to watch after a while.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
No, actually, this is funny as fuck.
So
Oh my god.
Would have
You
been
guys-
funnier if I killed you.
he just, right past his throat, just jugular,
Oh
just
my
drains.
God. Dude, oh man, you could have gotten so close.
Anyway, so you guys both get up off the ground and with the glass is out of your cheek. You're holding your cheek pretty hard.
Yeah, I'm
tightly.
bleeding everywhere.
Yeah,
I
well,
need stitches.
Wentworth, you got a slice on your finger. Nothing serious. But you do notice that the remains of several rusted farm tools and horse tack are all there is really to find here. Then there are no animals larger than a rat living in the barn.
I'd be happy, Nevada. You could have fallen on that.
Yeah, and I also could have fucking found something in there. You know, making it worth my fucking time.
This is not my fault.
I feel like at least half of it is your fault. I mean, numerically.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. On this piece of paper, it says so.
Nonsense.
Hey, Father Phil, please tell me that somewhere on your maybe fake character sheet, you're pretty good at not killing me and stitching my face up.
Yeah, it looks like you need stitches. What
Yeah.
the fuck? What happened in there? What was in there?
Well,
got nippy.
I tripped and then Wentworth tried to kill me. So
What?
that was
What?
just about it.
He got lippy.
You tried to kill him?
No. I tripped and I got glass in my face. And this motherfucker doesn't know how to pull any out, apparently. So,
Yes, but it sounds much better to say you got lippy.
no, it doesn't. Please, can you help
Would you
me?
rather be?
Yeah, I can
I would rather shoot you in the fucking knee right now. Just watch you crumble. You old fucker. Just please go away for like 4 minutes, please. That's all I need. Long enough to get stitched up and not lose all my blood here.
Well, I can't stitch you up in 4 minutes, but I can stitch you up.
Fuck. Just please.
Phil goes back to his truck and digs through the glove box. Are you really timing 4 minutes on your wrist? Because the narration won't take.
I was just gonna say he's gonna have to narrate for 4 full minutes.
Oh, I'm going 10.
That's probably more appropriate.
Yeah, that's probably true. Anyway, so he digs through his his glove box and finds a needle and thread, literally just a needle and thread, and hope you'll mind blue thread.
I really don't give a shit.
You'd think I'd have black, consider him a priest, but I don't.
No, yeah, that is kind of strange.
So
do you do that weird stitching where it just like hides the cut behind everything? Doesn't matter what the color you do.
no,
Oh well,
I'm not good at this,
no,
but I know how to do it.
well that's reassuring.
So he stitches you back up your cheek, stops the bleeding, gives you a pull off of his whiskey bottle.
Oh man, that's probably the most helpful part so far.
Yeah, I mean, offers it a couple more times as you guys pass it back and forth between the stitching, and he manages to heal you up, recover 3 hit points.
No fucking way.
Yeah. Now I realize that this is not how this works,
Oh.
but I added on the second damage because he failed that roll of him trying to do that. So ideally you take 1d3 damage from that situation, period, right? Because of what you guys did, I added that extra one, and really you're back to where the script would have put you if you would have failed as it wants you to have.
I understand now.
So really, yeah. So there we go. So you guys didn't make a lot of progress. Seems you almost backpedaled.
Yeah. It was like 0 steps forward and 3 steps back.
Did you at least find something in the barn?
Glass.
Apparently.
We did find a raccoon.
You got a light, Wentworth? I'm out of matches. Thank you. Thanks for that. 1925 Bic.
We did find a raccoon in the back. It seemed, it was dead. It seemed odd. Like
Someone attacked it with a drill.
yeah, I don't know. I guess it could have been an animal, but
Weird.
looked a little weird.
Huh.
I don't know. That was honestly,
Is that what that smell is?
That's Nevada.
that might have been the barn. I don't know. Regardless,
Smells like death around here.
bunch of fucking nothing.
Well,
Seems a little foreboding at this point.
should we quit beating this dead horse and see what's inside?
Yeah, I suppose so.
After you, gentlemen.
Fair enough.
Another cigarette.
I'll head in. This time I feel like I'm going to have my gun out. Just
Okay. Give me
it's like a false sense of
As
security.
you guys approach the house, you notice obviously the strange carved symbols over the lintel of the door and the windows. Give me an occult roll.
I fucking thought so.
Nevada, I have no idea what those say.
Don't you?
No.
Well, it seems as I do.
Nice. You
Because I think I rolled a 3.
you got his 00 and a 3.
Yeah.
You got it.
Hell yeah.
Nice. So you know that those symbols are symbols of power used to ward against otherworldly spirits. It's a good defense if left in place, but if cut away from the house, you know that they're useless.
Ed, do they all seem intact?
Yep. Mm-hmm. They are all intact.
Nevada.
Oh,
Sir.
sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at these.
Now, in the ancient Egyptian tradition, there were symbols to keep things out and symbols to keep things in.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yes, quite. I'm still talking.
I'm an archaeologist, Wentworth. I know that.
Well, then, maybe you'll be able to answer the question, are these meant to keep our demon in, or to keep other things out and away from our demon?
Well, I believe.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Well, you're not much of an archaeologist then, are you?
Actually,
Wow.
you rolled a 3, isn't it? That's like a hard success, isn't it?
Let me see
What's
here.
your smallest number there out of those?
12.
12?
Extreme.
Yeah, that's extreme.
Oh man, I didn't know it was actually that crazy. For some reason,
You know it's more of a...
Uh,
It's more of like a checkpoint.
checkpoint.
You know that it'll keep a lot of things out, but yeah. You know
Is it easy to
It's
assume
more like building a wall against things that don't need walls or don't have use for walls. You know what I mean?
Like a spirit wall.
Sure, that's a great way to put it. Just a barrier.
So it works both ways in that sense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a duality to this to these symbols. It's like we see real physical walls here, but they don't matter to many things. These symbols pretty much make walls.
Excellent.
Yeah, well, it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable.
It's a great way to look at it.
You finish your cigarette?
Never.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're just lighting the new one with your last one.
Well, I don't have any matches anymore, so I have to don't be smoking at all.
I'm gonna steal one from you. Let's do this. Man, you are not long for this world, are you?
Yes, maybe you should
I don't
not
think any of
smoke.
us are.
Yeah, to be honest, you know what? You have a very, very good point.
All right, come on, glass face.
Fuck. All right. Let's go.
Okay. You walk up to the door. You going in?
Yeah, I'm going in first.
Okay.
Nevada, you know I have the key here, right?
That's why I got my hand out for it. Look down.
Oh, I thought you wanted that cigarette. And he puts it in your hand.
Sorry, you came at me on my blind side.
Oh, shit.
Good deal. Yeah, it's kind of like the occult walls. It's like a duality. Give me the cigarette. Give me the key.
So you open the door with the key. You light the cigarette with the lighter. There's a single door in the front, of course. As soon as you open it, the key unlocks the door without any trouble. Rusty hinges squeal in protest after so many years of non-use. Stepping through the front door of the farmhouse, the front room is dirty and long untouched. A foul odor greets you guys as you enter the room. Dust lies thickly on the furniture and empty shelves, while dead leaves and detritus cover the floor. An iron stove rests against a wall, the ventilation pipe still connected to the outside. There's a round table with chairs near the stove. The wooden floor is warped and stained. Rot has eaten away at a table, an old couch, and matching wing chair. Near the entrance to the second room is a narrow opening in the floor, revealing a steep flight of steps leading down to a cellar. As soon as you guys get into the house, give me a listen roll.
Oh shit! More rolls. 62 on a listen. I didn't. Mine's 20. So.
That is a 78 out of 50.
Okay.
Damn, your listen is way better than mine for an old man. Mine's a 20. Holy shit.
Yes, well, you know, youth are lazy and often don't pay attention.
Jesus Christ! All right.
I don't believe he has much to do with the current situation, sir.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Of course I'm right.
You'd be surprised how little he has to do with anything.
All right. Maybe we should probably take a look around here too. I mean, obviously, there's something around here that we need to find regardless.
Yes, I will roll to spot hidden.
I don't know what that means, but I might do the same.
You guys go right ahead.
If it's there, I've spotted it
Very nice.
with a 44 out of 50.
38 out of 50. I did too.
Very nice.
We seeing things, man. Holy shit.
You don't really see anything out of the ordinary. No, that's the thing. Like, no, you guys are asking to roll spot hidden in a room where there's no prompts to roll anything.
No, I guess that makes sense, but I didn't. For
So
some
does that
reason, I
count
didn't.
as a success?
What?
So does that count as a success?
I would say so. We'll assume then that those spot hidden checks are for the entire ground floor.
I was just curious.
Well, the
because
ground floor
I
is
don't know what
literally
the
two
mechanics
rooms.
for it is.
You're right, and that's fine. And that because you guys just asked for a roll kind of out of nowhere, and there was nothing to reveal with it. I will allow that to go on to the back room essentially because it's a 2-room house.
Okay.
So you kind of head off to this because then the room isn't really connected by a door; it's just a doorway, right?
Oh, sure.
So
Right.
it's, you kind of just, I mean, as you can see, the back room has a comfortable armchair in one corner, while a table stands against a wall beneath the rear window. An old walking stick lies on the top of the table. The fireplace is large and made of gray stone. An unlocked back door leads into the direction of the barn and a collapsed lean-to. A trap door set in the middle of the ceiling overhead leads, presumably, to an attic. The wooden frame surrounding the trap door is decorated with the same occult carvings seen over the doors and windows of the house.
Oh, that's horrifying, actually.
You also detect muddy boot prints on the floor coming from the back door. The prints are obvious evidence of recent occupation.
Like
Crumbly dry mud? Or
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna ask the same
gooey,
thing.
sticky, within a day or so mud?
The second one. In addition,
Where did they go?
the fireplace contains the embers of a recent fire, possibly lit within the last day. A thick wool blanket has been tossed beside the fireplace, and an empty can of Campbell's pork and beans lies nearby. A dirty tin spoon that looks like surplus from the Great War sticks out of the can. Traces of the sauce are still liquid and look relatively fresh. Apart from the walking stick on the table, there is a large piece of worn and wrinkled fabric on which rests a half-full penny box of wooden matches, as well as a small piece of soap, a tin cup, a screwdriver, a can opener, a jackknife, and the stub of a candle.
Those all seem very specific to me.
They really are, because give me an intelligence check, both of y'all.
Holy shit. Okay.
73 out of 70.
75 out of 60.
Damn, you guys have no idea what you're looking at.
Just missed it.
Oh, man.
Really did just miss it. You know what? You can push that for a.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
How do we do that?
When you push it-
mechanically?
You
Go
roll
for
for
the-
that 35.
Oh.
You can do it too. You guys are just
Yeah, might as well, honestly.
56.
Oh, 27 out of
You
30.
made it?
Holy shit.
So you
I
guys,
thought it was 72 for a second.
you guys spend a little
was
too
gonna
much
cry.
time looking at this, but eventually you're like, you know what? This looks like an unwrapped bindle, which means at least one hobo has stayed here in the last day.
Oh.
Is your realization?
I knew that. Me.
Right. Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Well, I for
You
some
know
reason,
that's exactly what it is after studying it for too long.
that makes sense. Yeah. For some reason, as soon as I heard like muddy boot prints and stuff, even though we've talked about like vagabonds and shit,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know why I was thinking weird occulty shit.
Well, who knows?
I don't know. It was just one of those things that was like the most prominent thing in my mind, and it completely
Well, this is
hobo
also
took me off guard. I don't know why.
Hey, all right, matches.
this is also pre
shit, there you
And
go.
he just
Depression.
snatches it. Yes.
So, hobos aren't really as common
Still are though.
as, early
There's a
30s.
secret. There's a clue in amongst all of that. I'm not gonna tell you any more than that. But out of all what you saw, there is kind of an identifying. You can kind of tell who it is in a way, or at least something to do with their past, based on what you found, which will actually justify the fact he's a hobo.
Oh, a needle and no, like a spoon and like
Not
a
that
candle.
kind of stuff.
You fucking junkie.
No, there was no needle.
No,
That was the one that was in your face. And the preacher had that.
I'm just kidding. God damn.
No, but no, I see where you're going with that though.
It's the spoon in the Great War.
the spoon in the
This isn't
candle.
Alex Stagrum.
Okay.
Shout out to
I
Alex
forgot-
Stagrum, Pathfinder.
I forgot what a lot of all the things were in there, but I understand it was a hobo, and
Right.
that's okay with me.
Okay, fair enough. What now?
Oh, God.
Oh,
Where did the
Give me another
blueprints
listen
go?
check as you guys get into this back room.
Oh, shit.
Because it literally says, and just to give you insight without spoiling anything, if the investigators failed their listen rolls in the front room, ask the players to make another listen roll now
Oh shit!
to see if blah, blah, blah.
28 out of 50.
Oh, you
There you
totally
go.
made it. Mine's 79 out of 20.
Okay, you don't hear it, but Wentworth does. And you hear that there's some kind of movement, like a scuffling or a shuffling of some kind coming from below.
Nevada.
Fuck! Oh my god! Don't say it that loud in here. God, made me nearly piss myself.
Have you been drinking already?
I don't know what that has to do with you scaring the shit out of me.
You're about to urinate on yourself, man.
Ah, Jesus! What do you need?
Do you hear a ruckus?
No, I've been staring at this bindle for 27 minutes.
That's about how long it took, yep. Just like soap, beans, spoon, heroin, no. Candle, well, no, it's not that. Soap, beans, candles.
Knock it off. Soap, bean candles.
Well, what is it? What are you hearing?
I hear a ruckus.
You heard a noise of shuffling or some kind of movement coming from below. And if you remember,
There's a root cellar of some type.
yeah, you notice that there is a stairway going down, as I mentioned in the description of the front room.
It may be all missing vagrant. It may be a unbored raccoon. Or it may be a demon.
I was just going to say that the likelihood is probably near the worst side. I'm hoping it's some fourth thing, too.
The sigils on the ceiling lead me to believe the demon would be in the attic.
I was thinking the same, but
Based on the dice from our keeper, I believe it is time to get busy.
You don't know nothing. I mean, you don't know what you're talking about.
Actually, are there any symbols on like the cellar door?
There's no door. It's just like a
Just a staircase in the middle of the floor.
with a railing around it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was more of like a open a hatch type of.
Nope, not this one.
Okay, all right. Well,
That's every
Shit.
cliched 80s horror movie ever.
I mean, actually, you can see.
do we have like a light? I know I probably don't. I'm gonna
You
look
noticed
just
that
in
there
case.
was a lantern by the front door, hanging by the wall.
All right,
Hang on.
sweet,
Hanging on the wall, not by the wall.
perfect.
If it's hanging by the wall, what's it hanging on?
Hey Phil, you wanna give me a light now that you got matches?
Yeah, there's plenty to spare here. Strikes it on the bottom of his boot and then lights the lantern.
That's impressive.
Hands you the lantern.
Thanks. Oh shit. I guess I'm going first then.
Wentworth is going to light the candle stub and put it in the empty can of pork and beans and make a little lantern like that.
Hey, that's a great idea.
Yeah, I know it is.
Why don't you roll? No, I'm just kidding. You don't really anything for that. Okay, good idea. Well, you guys are heading down the stairs?
Yeah, I'll go first.
You're leading first? Okay, give me a spot hidden roll as you do.
Oh shit. 33 success.
Nice. Okay. So as you come down the stairs, you see out of the corner of your eye, portly man in plaid jumps out of the shadows and swings an old table leg at you. And he just misses entirely, misjudges the distance, and you just whoosh, as the table leg cuts through the air.
Jesus fucking Christ. Will you calm the fuck down? And I'll pull my gun. I want him to be able to see it at least.
You pull the gun out on him?
I don't want to point it at him,
Okay.
but I want him to know that I have it.
You just pull the gun out?
Yeah.
Okay, good idea. He immediately tries to shove past you up the stairs. Yeah, that's a fighting again.
Against me?
Yeah, but he's trying to knock you down so we can get out of the way, or so he can get through.
All right, well.
I failed that again. So he tries to shove past you, but he just kind of doesn't make it past you at all. He just kind of runs into you. He's like, let me out of here.
You need to calm the fuck down, all right? Wentworth, get down here. Pastor Phil, whatever the fuck.
I'm
whoever
literally
you are now,
right behind you.
Then what the fuck are you doing?
I'm trying to smack this ruffian, but you're in the way, Tubby.
I'm sorry, I'm not an. What? Just get the fuck down here.
I'm going to get by and look at the portly man in plaid.
Okay. You see that Father Phil is on top of the stairs with a shotgun, double barrel shotgun, just pointing down at him.
Damn, where'd you hide that thing? Holy shit.
I had it the whole time. You guys don't spot hidden well.
I did all right. Fuck.
Yeah, but it was hiding it pretty well, too.
All right, Wentworth.
So, what is your name?
Here you have an option to either give him a charm, fast talk, persuade, or intimidate roll. I know you guys often try to go numerical or with a number, I'm best at this. But I mean, you could look at it that way because if you're better at those things, you're likely to do those
That's
things.
That's what a character would most likely do.
Right, yeah, personality wise. So those almost set up the way your social interactions work based on which of those numbers is better.
Yeah, I try to kind of go by that same
Well, what's he good with those?
charm for sure.
Okay,
55.
he's a charming guy. What about you?
Persuade.
So he's very persuasive. So you're likely going to roll persuade.
Oh, I will do that.
Okay.
42
Out
out
of-
of 60.
So you've
Pretty
succeeded.
good.
What are you saying to this guy to persuade him?
So, what is your name? Let's all start out friendly here.
Yeah, they call me Red Jake.
Yes, well, Jacob, what are you doing in this cellar?
I'm hiding from the thing in the attic.
Well, yes, the cellar is as far away from the attic as one can get.
That's what I figured. I mean, you're still in the house, but I don't think it's safe outside either.
Why would it not be safe outside?
There's a monster out there. I mean, it might be the one from the attic, but I think he knows if you're out there.
Why wouldn't he come down here and get you here then?
He can't. I don't know why, but he can't.
So he can go outside, but he can't come in the cellar?
Yeah.
Is he too large for the stairway, maybe?
I don't know. I just saw this blur and
All right, hey.
All right, let's...
Friend,
killed this woman in the woods.
Oh,
we
do-
saw
you
your
did
stuff
or
here.
he did?
He did.
Are you sure?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well,
Oh, no. The
yes,
lady
the missing woman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Let's all just calm down.
Please. I apologize for being so abrasive earlier. I didn't mean to pull my gun on you either. We thought you had left. I figured we know what's here, all right? For the most part.
We thought when we saw your stuff, you might have just heard some shit and booked it the fuck out of here. We didn't expect you to be down here, but we aim to get you out. We need you to try and stay as calm as possible.
Can I just grab my shit and go?
Maybe, but first we need some information because you have more than we probably ever could at this point.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about the creature that's upstairs in the attic?
I know it. It's a whirlwind of teeth and wind, and I don't really know what. I didn't get a good look at it, but I know it killed that lady in the woods.
And how long have you been here?
Just a couple of days. It was here for 2 nights now. I'm just looking for a place to go.
And do you see this beastie during the day, during the evening, or all times?
At night. He comes out at night.
Mostly.
Mostly. I mean, I don't have, like, logs of his activities.
But you haven't heard it in the day.
No.
Now, this beast which killed the woman in the woods, would you say is a separate beast than the one upstairs?
It's not. It's the same one.
How do you know?
What made you think it was 2 different monsters?
Because you said it was 2 different monsters.
No, I didn't. Did I? I don't think I did. Maybe I'm a little
There was
mixed up.
You had implied it at a certain point.
Did I? Oh, well.
It's all right.
I think it was the phrase in the woods made you think that it was a creature in the woods as well.
I feel like you're getting a little bit too comfortable for a man who just swung a table leg at me just a minute ago.
I feel like you're getting a little too comfortable for a man who's got a table leg swung at him.
You might be right, but I still have a gun in my hand.
That is true.
Now, what has kept you from leaving this place for the last 2 days if you haven't heard anything from it during the day?
I ain't trying to get killed.
I mean, you have to go 6 feet from here to the door.
But then what?
I mean, suppose you're right, but I'd be more afraid in here than out.
I mean, I know it gets out. I killed the lady in the woods.
Yeah, but
How could it not have done that?
night.
True.
And it is currently
like,
not
did you
night.
Wait. I'm
Is
just.
it?
No.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Well, shit, can I go?
No.
If it's day, I need to get the fuck out of here.
Is that everything you know?
Yeah.
Fine. Honestly, this is the safest time for you then.
You guys didn't take my shit, did you?
No, it's all up there. Wait. No, Wentworth.
I have your candle here, sir.
Oh, well,
And your rubbish.
that's a pretty smart idea.
Yeah.
Now you can keep it, just like you're using it.
All right. You should grab your shit and go.
All right, I'm out of here.
And with that, he's just kind of up the stairs, and you hear him scuffling around up there, grabbing his shit, and you hear the door swing open and slam shut, and you hear just rustling through the grass as he just runs.
I'm curious now about how this man survived in the cellar as long as he did.
Well,
Wow.
he was here for 2 days, as he said, and a day down here in the cellar. What did he do at night?
Well, I'm wondering now what let a creature out from the attic outside of the house, but not down here.
There must be some point of egress from the
Like-
attic, a hole in the roof.
That it can get out of, but it can't get back in to the rest because there
of
are...
the signals and signs of the
Right.
swarm and whatnot.
Right, so
Nice.
are we under the impression that...
Well,
That
as
is
soon as
rough.
the last
Wait.
of the original spellcasters dies, then this thing is no longer bound to this house. However, it may feel some familiarity, and it may have nested here in the intervening decades. This is now
that's
its base of
possible.
operations, and we must kill it.
That's possible.
Hey, you guys find anything good down in that cellar?
We haven't even begun to investigate. We are
Well,
discussing our options.
Been speculating. I don't know why you haven't made it down the stairs yet.
I'm just holding this gun.
Yeah, that's a spot that people take sometimes.
Yes.
I am the gun holder.
We should investigate this
I was
cellar.
just gonna say, yeah, you kind of got me interested in poking and prodding.
So the cellar is small and has a low ceiling, making the room feel kind of claustrophobic. The floor is hard-packed earth. It's cooler than the house above and smells of dirt and dust. There is a pair of chairs against a wall at the base of the steps and a table with a missing leg resting on its side. Shelves line one wall. Cans and boxes sit on the shelves, each holding the long spoiled remains of foodstuffs. Several tins of tea leaves lurk among the cans, complete with silver tea set, now long tarnished. There are a few cast iron pots and pans for cooking, and sets of tableware for eating. Additionally, on the lower shelf is a row of bottles containing good liquor. By the steps leading into the cellar is an old but still sturdy 8-foot ladder. Behind the steps is a pile of lumber, a bag of rusted nails, and a wooden box with some old tools. Hammer, handsaw, hand drill with 3 different bits, chisel and rasp. In a corner near the shelves is a bundle under an oiled tarp.
That's
it.
Everything.
So far?
There's
What's in
anything-
this bundle?
I was
here?
just going to say, if there's anything else that sounds interesting, you go ahead and check it out if you want, but
So the what?
I want to look at this bundle.
Oh, the tarp? Oh, it's not, that's
The
not.
oily bundle.
Gross.
Oh, it's no. Well, you're thinking a little bit too small by your hand gesture there. Your oily bundle over there. No, it looks to be like something like your size of a coffee table or so,
Oh,
but
shit.
underneath of a tarp,
A large crate.
something like that. You're gonna pull the tarp aside. You said,
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, you find an expensive-looking travel trunk. The straps are fastened and the latches are secured.
Well, let's see whose luggage this is.
Pop it open, and you see a folded black cloth with a handwritten letter resting on top. On the underside lid of the trunk are more warding sigils. Within the trunk are materials mentioned in Rupert Merriweather's journal,
Yes.
which is a 6 folded black robes, a cigar box, and a sheaf of yellowed papers.
We need, let's take that cigar box and the yellow papers. What does the letter say?
Yes, do you have a handout for that?
I do indeed.
So this letter here is dated 23rd of March, 1877. I don't know why I'm putting this down on paper. It's probably a bad idea, but I feel the need to leave some kind of explanation for my actions and intent. When I took the sarcophagus from my uncle, I did not think it would be missed. I expected to be able to research it and return it later. I was such a fool. Despite believing in the powers we tried to summon, I grossly misunderstood the consequences. Now Robert is dead and Harold a madman. I'm going back to the farmhouse to organize all things. I dread stepping foot again in that place, but I must make sure that our materials will be available again when we need them. Since the others are too shaken to attempt a banishment of the creature, I can only hope that the thing hasn't the power to remain in our reality more than a few hours or days. This may be exactly what we are looking for.
I think so.
At least it's bound to the house itself. I shall search for a means to destroy it before the last of us passes from this world, and its release from the house if it is still there. I believe I know where I can find the knowledge I need to drive the creature away without its assistance from others. I hear tales of mystics in New Orleans that know much of the true magics of the world. I'm leaving the gold box in Rupert's care. I told him not to sell it or have it appraised by anyone, but did not tell him why. He also seemed puzzled by my insistence not to live in Boston, but I believe he trusts my judgment not to go into danger unwittingly. My uncle does not know about our dark brotherhood, in quotations, so Rupert and the others will be safe from anyone looking for it. I'll be back to put things right again. Marion Allen. P.S. I write this before I close the lid on the trunk. The thing is still in the attic of the house. It seemed to recognize me and spoke foul curses at me. I will carve protective words on the trunk to prevent any tampering with its contents just in case.
Okay, does this imply that he has the information here in this chest to take care of this issue? He says that the rest of them were cowards. He was looking for ways to be able to do it on his own.
I believe with the 3 of us here, we can potentially do this ourselves without having to do battle with a beast of 1,000.
Well, that would be very nice. I would. I think it would be a good idea for us to start looking through the rest of these papers here.
Yes.
Okay, so you the papers are all handwritten notes, all dated from 1877, and all the sheets are in Marion Allen's handwriting. 6 of the sheets of paper are all the same, all of them copies of the same Latin chant.
Oh, I can read that.
Can you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You have language Latin?
Yes.
Cool, give me a roll on that.
32 out of 70.
Here is
Is that a hard success?
here's the Latin.
That is, in fact, a hard success.
There's the
Very
Latin,
nice.
and here is the English.
I'll just look at the Latin then.
Fair enough.
Nice, dude.
Another sheet identifies the Latin chant as having been derived from a book called De Vermius Mysterius.
Yes, we've read of this in the diary.
Absolutely.
It also states that while the original chant detailed the ritual for releasing the spirit trapped inside the ancient amber, several words within the incantation have been replaced changing the original summoning ritual to one of exorcism so that it may be used to dispel the vile spirit currently trapped in the attic. One sheet contains a description of a pentagram and says the symbol must be drawn as part of the ritual. So 3 sheets discuss the procedure of the ritual itself, which takes at least an hour to perform and must be started at midnight. While at least one person speaks aloud the ritual phrases, another person must draw the pentagram on the floor, while another burns a certain combination of chemicals in a fire nearby. Alan's notes mention that the chemicals resemble a brown powder, which he says he has prepared and stored with these papers in a metal canister ready for use.
I think that a can of beans, though
You can smell
low
the beans
grade,
cooking.
can of beans, though low grade, is a metal canister.
Yes, aluminium and whatnot.
Maybe we can look around for something else, but that's a pretty good go-to.
While one,
There's also rotted boxes of foodstuffs, which I assume consume.
no, it says which he says he has prepared and stored with these papers in a metal canister ready for use.
So there's a metal canister.
Yeah, I was like, you guys don't have this.
You're like-
It's fine.
Back off my bean lantern.
While one person may perform the ritual chant, the notes recommend that several people take part, allowing each individual to occasionally interrupt their chanting without disturbing the overall ritual or its potency. If the chant is continuous, with at least one person reciting the repeating phrases aloud, the spirit must succumb. However, it warns that even the slightest disruption of the chanting may result in failure, requiring another ritual to be performed on a following night. The note suggests that during the ritual, a watcher be posted, lest the sorcerers be disturbed by the nuisances and distractions of malevolent spirits. Thus, these sheets confirm that a 2-hour ritual using the chant provided, begun at midnight, will drive off unwanted spirits.
All right, boys. Now here's the question. Who thinks they're going to be good at what here? Because,
Well, obviously, I'm good at everything.
I think that you should probably be chanting, since what I'm looking here looks like, I don't know, like I'm trying to read Latin or something.
Well, that's because it's Latin.
Oh, fuck, that's a pretty good guess.
Also, you look through that cigar box as well, because naturally you're going to. The box and brand of cigars dates it to the 1870s. Once opened, inside is a small metal canister and a smaller wooden box with a sliding lid.
I think that's our chemicals right there.
That's our things, yes.
All right, so now here's the question. Again, who's going to do what here? You're going to be chanting for sure. You going to burn some chemicals?
Well, I believe I heard that it's a good idea for several people to be chanting at once.
You're not wrong, but
I can translate this into English.
does it count then?
Everything counts. It's intent, not word.
Maybe, but every time I hear like exorcisms or been part of them, they're always chanting Latin.
Well, I'm not going to read Latin because I can't pronounce it in real life.
I'm sure you can get a recording.
Well,
Excellent.
that's fine. Suggestion is one person draws, one person burns, one person protects.
I'll do the protecting. I got this double shotty.
I was just going to say, I'm not
NPCs
sure.
are perfect for protecting.
I'm not sure how well shotguns work against wind and teeth, but I'm going to tell you right now that's way better than nothing.
I agree with that. Better than a pistol. Just saying.
I don't mind.
Just saying, not judging.
I don't mind at all.
Hey, what's inside that that little metal container in that small wooden box with the sliding lid?
Cigars and chemicals.
Cigars. Well, shit, give me one of them.
I mean, this is like 40 years old if you own it.
It's aged, right?
I don't think it works like wine, but go on ahead, friend.
He walks over to the box, looks in there. He's like, he opens that little metal box or that little sliding the smaller wooden box. He opens it up and he's like, well, shit, what is it? What is this shit? And you see inside that there's like this silvery talcum powder, kind of defies identification. It seems somewhat like graphite, kind of adheres to the skin because you see him like messing with it, coating it and kind of imparting it. He's like, it's kind of greasy. That he wipes off his pants and comes off clean. You two roll Cthulhu Mythos.
Holy
You're very unlikely to get this, but the odd chance that you do, you'll
Oh,
get it.
man. I wish I would have saved that 3 for right now because that's what I need.
Right.
Oh, damn.
13. I also needed a 3.
God damn. No, 93.
Oof.
Nope, not
Okay.
for us.
He's like, don't know what that is. He puts it back in the cigar box, and then he looks at that little metal canister. He opens it up, and you see that there's like a brownish powder, which is the one that he mentioned in the notes. And give me both of you guys, as you guys are kind of eyeballing all this, give me a science chemistry or science pharmacy roll if you have those.
Nope.
If you don't,
I have
you're just,
nothing.
You don't have either of those two?
Neither do I.
Science, nothing.
Okay, so you don't have any science skills. That's fine.
Yep.
All right, never mind.
Do we get any, like, I know Cthulhu Mythos is something that's harder to even,
Right.
whatever, but like, is there anything about it that makes us think that it's weird? Or is it just like, oh, this is just something? I mean, like, they put it in a chest full of shit for banishing people.
You know that it's something to do with that, and it's one of the things that you actually don't know what it is. Specifically, you don't know what it is. Because you know about the brown powder that he told you to burn, but you're like, I don't know what this stuff is at all, though.
Well, boys, I think you know what you need to do, and I think you know what you need to not do. What you need to do, and what we need to do, rather, is exorcise this demon. And what we don't need to do,
Die.
that, and don't snort glue.